The number one tip to cope with bipolar disorder. I'm Dr. Trish Leigh. Let me tell you what that tip is. Just recently, I was reading a quote by one of my favorite authors who's in a time of crisis right now. And she was saying that what she's done in her regular life has served her during this time of difficulty. And that reminds me of bipolar, because bipolar can be a very difficult challenge for people to deal with. Sometimes they're up and very anxious and go and overdrive, and other times they're down and cannot even get off the couch. What you do on the most regulated days will serve you on the most dysregulated days. Now, let me break that down. A regulated day is going to be one of the days in your week or your month, the day that you feel the best. And what we want to do is try to reboot your brain so there's more and more and more of those days. On the days that you feel the best, you must engage in activities that gets your brain out of these extreme modes of too much fastness and too much slowness, and gets your brain here at perfect processing speed. Now, the reason you need to do that on your best days is because the more frequent and the more often and the longer you can use this perfect processing pattern, and it's alpha and low beta down here, calm, focus. When your brain tries to go like this out in the extremes and move into the pattern of anxiety and anxiousness and overwhelm, where you're using too much extra fast speed and too much slow speed, the more you're here, the better you will get at pulling it back down to this medium perfect processing speed. Then you'll be able to fight off your worst days. And I'm not saying that that's going to be overnight, but the more you get here, the more you'll stay here, the easier it will be to pull you out. Now, what happens is some of the days your brain's going to kick it into anxiety mode and you are going to feel more anxious. On those days, what you need to do is pull the high, fast energy down into a calmer mode. So you need to engage in an activity that you feel calming. Now you need to do those activities on the days where you feel good, but you want to calm the nervous system. On the days where you can't get off the couch and you can't get purposeful and be doing what you need to do in your life, those days your brain needs stimulation. So you need to find a way to stimulate it with interesting work, with a hobby that you love to do. Now remember, if you're doing those things on your better days, it will be easier to force yourself to do them on your worst days. And the more you get into the optimal mode, the more you'll stay there, the easier it will be for you to come back out of these extreme modes. Okay, I hope that helps you out. And remember, control your brain or it'll control you.